More young women is involved in gangs and gun violence than ever before. We're doing a program on this to awaken y'all so y'all understand. Share this with the young ladies out there so they can see that they're treating them the same as they're treating the men. It's not worth it. Don't get involved in the streets. Don't get involved in the gangs. Just like it was a war on drugs back in the 80s and 90s, it's now a war on gang members. You see what they doing to Young Thug down in Georgia. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you not subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like and the Book of Rowan Harlem at the top of the screen. Let's get this thing popping. All right. All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm back. I'm doing this one here because a lot of young females is getting caught up. Maybe they didn't know how serious it is. Maybe they're not thinking about the law. Maybe they're not thinking about the consequences. Maybe no one is even telling them about it. I'm going to show you this joint here. Is a news break that they got going on in New York where they taking down what they call the alleged slaughtery gang. Now sit back and listen so y'all understand what's going on, and hopefully we can help these young ladies out. All right?
A disturbing trend has emerged in gang violence. More young women are joining the ranks.
On this week's episode of Street Soldiers, Lisa Everest takes a look at what drives them to a life of crime and the hero women entrusted with restoring law and order.
They take aim and shoot no matter who's in the way. Instead of prom parties, their social events are shootings and funerals. The number of teen girls using guns is growing, and now female crime fighters are working to bring them to justice and turn their lives around before more lives are ruined. We had an exclusive look inside recent NYPD gang takedowns. 19-year-old Brianna Portalatin, 8 months pregnant, was among other suspects brought out from a sort of criminal commune in a Bronx apartment. She was in handcuffs again. Police say it's her third gun arrest. What's going on here?
I love you, babe.
The expectant mom with a rap sheet is allegedly one of 20 members of the notorious Slaughtery gang, indicted in 14 shootings in the Fordham section of the Bronx. In our exclusive look inside the NYPD takedown, we learn she's not the only female alleged trigger puller. There's also a 15-year-old girl, shown here in silhouette, taking aim and firing. Then there's one of the gang's leaders, 19-year-old Nadine Asamoah, known as drill rapper Nay Benz. Investigators say she was one of the leaders. We're racing to the precinct right now because so far this morning the detectives have captured 8 subjects wanted in this case. Nay Benz, police say you're a trigger puller. Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that true? Police say you're a trigger puller.
We saw three case members, which we've never had before, arrested. When you look at those 3 case members, total 5 trigger pulling incidents and 6 gun arrests amongst those 3 females. So we're seeing the violence, it's increasing, and it's concerning.
Female detectives are playing more prominent roles in the Gun Violence Suppression Division cases. Detective Lena Alexander and Detective Aaron Curry made history in May as the first female team to lead a gang takedown. For them, it's about having an impact on those they arrest and restoring safety to the community.
I was born and raised in East New York, Brooklyn, and it's very near and dear to my heart, and I just wanted to make a difference and making the streets hopefully a little bit safer.
Trailblazing Bronx DA Darcel Clark says there are many reasons why they're seeing girls get seduced by the gang lifestyle. That's why, in addition to prosecuting the cases, she also devotes her time and energy to prevention in the community to let girls know they have other options.
Some of them are afraid. Some of them are forced to do it. Some of them just, are curious. They like the bad boys, so they want to run in those circles to see what it's like. They may not necessarily be like that, But it's too late once you get caught up in it.
Poverty, and unstable family, and mental health issues are also factors, says clinical social worker Dr. LaShawn Paul, who treats teen girls at risk.
I personally don't believe that there's any like specific diagnosis or things that you can look for, right? I think that the sooner that we get intervention for these girls, the better, before they become the lead, before they become the shooter.
There's so much more to this. I hope you join us for the next episode of Street Soldiers Friday night at our new time slot, 6:30.
All right, so that's what it is, man. That's what it is, so y'all understand, all right? Now, I'm going to do this, right? This is what it is. We have so many young people out here that don't know or understand the consequences to their actions, and that's what we here trying to let you know at Unique Mecca Audio, man. Look at this young lady. They're talking about putting her away for decades. We even seeing a pregnant young lady. They're talking about putting away for decades. Make sure the young sisters you know, the young mothers you know, the young aunts you know, and even some of the older ones that may not know the consequences to their actions. Because like I said, look what young Thug going through down there. 18 months. They know that that trial was a mistrial, 20 mistrial motions ago, but they're still pushing it. Now, this young lady, she rap. I went back and I looked at her music. She's very good. She has a talent. There's so much of you young people out there that have a talent that we have to reach, man. This is our job as elders to reach the youth. There's no reason for us to not only lose our young men like they lost me and my comrades when we was young men, but there's no reason for us to lose our young women, our young mothers, our young aunts, our young sisters. So please make sure you share this video and make sure everyone sees this video. Now, they're not treating them any different because they're females. They're talking about burying these young women with time. When I say bury with time, I'm talking about 25 to life, you know what I mean? 50 to life, you know? And we don't want this to happen. Look at this beautiful young lady. Come on, man. Let's work together. Let's work together to do what needs to be done. If you subscribed already, hit the notification bell. If you just subscribing, hit the notification bell. And make sure you hit the like button. But like I was saying, this is a serious topic that's going on. When we have elders scared to walk the streets because they're scared to get caught up in a crossfire. They're scared to be robbed. Then it's time for us elders to talk to the youth to try and make sure that this type of lifestyle does not continue to happen. We need to get this right. We need to come together. Please share this video. That's all I'm asking you to do. Share this video because we don't want these young women to wind up in a cell like this, just so that you understand. So if you missed it, you know, I'm going to show it again right now. You know, I'm going to show it right now from the beginning so you can see what was going on. And I want you to really get an eye opener on what's going on. All right. So this is where it's at. Let's go.
19-year-old Brianna Portalatin, 8 months pregnant, was among other suspects brought out from a sort of criminal commune in a Bronx apartment. She was in handcuffs again. Police say it's her third gun arrest.
What's going on here?
I love you, babe.
The expectant mom with a rap sheet is allegedly one of 20 members of the notorious Slaughtery gang, indicted in 14 shootings in the Fordham section of the Bronx. In our exclusive look inside the NYPD takedown, we learn she's not the only female alleged trigger puller. There's also a 15-year-old girl, shown here in silhouette, taking aim and firing. Then there's one of the gang's leaders, 19-year-old Nadine Asamoah, known as drill rapper Nabenz. Investigators say she was one of the leaders. We're racing to the precinct right now because so far this morning the detectives have captured 8 subjects wanted in this case.
Nay Benz, police say you're a trigger puller. Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that true? What? Police say you're a trigger puller.
We saw three case members, which we've never had before, arrested. When you look at those 3 case members, total 5 trigger pulling incidents and 6 gun arrests amongst those 3 females. So we're seeing the violence, it's increasing, and it's concerning.
Female detectives are playing more prominent roles in the gun violence suppression division cases. Detective Lena Alexander and Detective Aaron Curry made history in May as the first female team to lead a gang takedown. For them, it's about having an impact on those they arrest and restoring safety to the community.
I was born and raised in East New York, Brooklyn, and it's very near and dear to my heart, and I just wanted to make a difference and making the streets hopefully a little bit safer.
All right, so that's what it is. I want y'all to understand that we're doing this because, listen, my number's on the screen. If any of you young people is caught up in a situation, you're trying to get out of it, you don't understand what's going on with the law, you don't understand the way the law play out, feel free to call my number that's going to be on the screen, and the number is 917-680-9091. Feel free to call me. I'm here for you. I need my elders to join me to reach our babies. We don't need to lose any more of our babies, man. We don't need to see, we need to see news, clippings of, these young women becoming multi-platinum artists, living a good, healthy life. We don't need them sitting in our prisons. We don't need them going through our court system, and that's what we're trying to prevent here at Unique Mecca Audio. Man, let's stop it. Look at this, man. Look at what is happening in our community. We don't need this. Now, I've been on here long enough. I just wanted to tap in, give you a quick news rundown, let you know what's happening. And they got females now that they're targeting. They're taking mothers away. Could you believe that? They're taking mothers away from their children. But the mothers, you're putting yourself in harm's way. Please, let's not do this. Let's come together, man. Let's save our community. Let's work together. We don't need to reach outside of our community to get anything done. Let's make it happen, man. All right? If you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Please. And hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. If you're feeling a little generous, my Cash App is on the screen. Unique Mecca Hall. Hit the icon and make sure it says it was created in 2020. Again, I'm turning my phone into a hotline for the youth that need help, that need guidance. Feel free to call me. We're going to get this thing right. We in this together, okay? So let's stop this, man, all right? Let's be a part of the winning team and save our community, ourselves. Because when we go to them, the only answer they have is to lock us up and throw away the key. And we don't want them to do that. My number is on the screen. I answer my phone. If I don't answer because I'm in the trenches, leave a voicemail or feel free to text me. But make sure you leave your name and where you're calling from. I do answer my phone. We're trying to save the youth. Let's make this happen. All right?
Cheers, cheers, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
I'm 26, back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What mentions is a gift. Stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it at home. Cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you can go and visit. Dig consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get juice from a kingpin. I went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. Did not pay attention with stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block. Did his time, never swill until the cops make the audio. G's in the 90s. Drop top being so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whine. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spinning a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You eat that again, getting green like a Pax fan. No cap, this is a roaring uptown. Yeah, you roaring uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, you ain't got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend it air. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now